Recording. I'm stopping you because your driving privileges in the state of Oregon are suspended. Can I get your license, please, and proof of insurance?
I'm sorry, my driving privileges are suspended?
Yeah, I need to see your driver's license. Please.
Why did you stop me? What traffic violation did I allegedly committed?
You're driving while suspended.
What traffic violation did I allegedly commit for you to stop me?
Driving while suspended.
No, tell me a moving violation. Which moving violation?
You're driving while you're suspended. I need your license, sir.
So there's no moving violation?
I need to see your license, please.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's the moving violation, sir?
Driving while suspended.
That's not a moving violation.
It is.
I'm asking you about a moving violation.
Okay.
What is the moving violation?
Your license or not?
Well, I can present you, but you know the only time I'm supposed to present you if I'm lawfully stopped?
This is a lawful stop.
Well, can you
may disagree with it, but it is a lawful stop.
What is the moving violation, sir? Deputy, what is the moving violation?
How many times I have to repeat myself.
Well, because you haven't stated it. What is the moving violation?
So, sir, if we're going to play this game and you refuse to provide your ID...
Which game are we playing, sir? Tell me, Deputy, which game are we playing? I'm asking you a question.
The game that we're playing is I stopped you on a traffic violation for driving while suspended.
Well, how did you know I was suspended?
Because I know
allegedly.
If I didn't know that you were suspended, I wouldn't be stopping you.
Well, how did you figure that out? How did you figure it out?
I have tools at my disposal as a deputy sheriff.
Great. And which tools did you use?
We're not having trial here roadside. I do need to see your driver's license.
Okay, I'm requesting your supervisor because I believe this is a retaliatory, unlawful stop.
Okay. So right now I'm telling you that you are not free to go.
Okay.
Your car will be impounded.
What am I being detained for?
For driving while suspended.
Well, how did you run my license? Did you run my ID to see if it was suspended?
So if you drive off, that'll be a felony crime.
I'm not. I'm
just saying. I want to make absolutely clear that you are not free to leave because if you drive off in this car, it'll be felony elude and you will get arrested and go to jail.
Well, I am stopped in the traffic stops, and did I legally?
I do know who you are, so you're not free to leave.
Did I legally pull over? Oh, sure. Okay.
Issue a citation, get a tow truck started. At some point, we are going to ask you to exit your vehicle so that the tow.
I'm requesting your supervisor, please.
All right. Stay in the car.
Okay. So, just wanna show you, we got the same officer whom I just confronted at the station. He is here. So this is all coordinated plan to retaliate against me. This is clearly a retaliatory stop. I have a valid driver's license out of state of Washington. I'm traveling in Oregon. He didn't observe any traffic violations, so he stopped me unlawfully and now retaliates. That's fine. They can tow my vehicle if they so choose to. We'll get it out. And then it's going to follow up with a real nice lawsuit. Just want to make sure I hear at least a little bit of what they're discussing there, because clearly he didn't have any traffic violation to pull me over on, none whatsoever. And again, he was on the sidewalk riding his moped unlawfully, and he couldn't state a traffic violation. I asked him several times. Oh, and by the way, I never refused to identify myself. So if you still want to see my driver's license, you need to state the reason for the stop. Because the stop has to be lawful before I have to legally present to you my identification, such as an ID or a driver's license. And by the way, I'm traveling. And that's a very different thing than driving a motor vehicle. So he's gonna start issuing me citations. I don't know for what, because he didn't tell me what exactly I'm being stopped for.
Have you changed your mind about providing your insurance, registration, and
I'm absolutely willing to oblige by the law, as long as the stop is lawful, which you can't even articulate to me.
Well, just because you disagree with the probable cause doesn't mean that the probable cause doesn't exist.
What is the probable cause?
You driving suspended.
Well, how did you identify that?
Like I said, utilizing tools readily available to me.
Which ones? Articulate that to me. Did you run it through a database? Did you go off of some other record? Because have you ever stopped me before?
So I'm going to ask you one more time for your license, insurance, and registration. Can I get those documents from you, please?
Sure can.
Right now.
Can you articulate to me what the stop is? What the what is the basis for the stop? So meaning,
what is
the moving violation?
Driving while suspended.
No, what is the
Your
moving
driving privileges
violation?
In the state of
what is
suspended,
the moving
you have no
violation?
Right to operate a vehicle, any motor vehicle, on a public highway within the state of Oregon.
What is the moving violation for the stop? Not your suspicion or alleged statement of a suspended driver's license or privileges. What is the moving violation?
No, it's not suspicion. It's probable cause.
How did you establish the probable cause? You said you ran database. Which one?
And then your insurance information, please.
It's actually on my phone. I am not able to retrieve it while I'm recording it.
Okay, so you're refusing to provide your insurance information?
No, I'm not refusing. I'm simply saying I'm not able to do that at the moment.
Okay.
So if you assume that I am not insured, well, you can go ahead and cite me for that. We'll go to court, right? You know where that is, right? You remember how you also retaliated against me for calling you out and filing a complaint against you? Alex Mazhnikov?
I have no idea you filed a complaint. That's news to me.
Oh, really? Yeah. You weren't there in court on yesterday? That was August 6th?
I was.
Right? And did you see me there?
I did.
And did you also heard me call you out for violating the law, which, by the way, you did the same thing here now when you were standing there on riding your motorcycle on the sidewalk? Right.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back with you, sir.
You don't want my ID? Do you want my ID or not? You just walked away without getting...
Begins with what appears to be a routine traffic stop. But the conversation becomes a dispute over the legal basis for that stop. At first, the deputy says the driver is operating while suspended and requests identification from the driver, insurance, and registration. The driver asks for a specific moving violation, insisting that a lawful stop requires more than an allegation. The deputy maintains that driving while suspended provides probable cause. The central conflict is immediately clear. One side relies on stated authority, while the other demands a clear explanation.
The car right now.
Okay, and what's the reason?
Is there anything of value that you're going to leave inside the car that I need to document on a vehicle inventory report?
What's going on? Why are you asking me to step out the vehicle?
Because vehicle is getting impounded.
Okay. Well, when they get here, I'm going to retrieve all my property, whatever property I need to retrieve.
Absolutely.
Right. So, identify yourself for me.
My name's on my name tag.
I can't read your name tag.
Weapons on you, sir?
Oh, am I under arrest?
Do you have any weapons on you?
Am I under arrest?
No, not.
Am I detained?
You're not free to go.
Am I detained for what?
Well, I still have to hand you a citation. I still have to hand you paperwork, explain how to get your vehicle out of impound, and then at that point you'll be able to.
Well, let's do that.
We will, but I have to inventory the vehicle. I can't complete my form until I actually look through the car.
And
so
why are you impounding my
hang out
vehicle?
over here with my partner.
Okay. And who's your partner? Identify yourself for me.
We just met.
Huh?
And we just met.
Where?
Oh, my name's
Oh, so this
Dan.
is. Oh, so it's clearly retaliation then, right? Why are you here? Why are you here? Oh, but you were dispatched here, right? You were 20 feet away? You're about a quarter mile away from the station. Yeah, it's about a quarter mile. So why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah, there's plenty of things. I didn't consent to search. I didn't consent to search. I never consented to a search. Why are you searching my vehicle?
He's conducting a vehicle
Why are
inventory.
you driving? You're suspended. You can't be driving.
Allegedly.
It's not allegedly.
Allegedly.
Why are you driving?
Did you even run my ID?
What's that?
Did you run my ID?
Did.
Who? Why is my vehicle being searched? This is not a... No, I never consented to a search.
Like he explained to you, the vehicle.
Responds to the deputy's reasoning. He asks how the deputy learned about the suspension and whether a database was checked. The deputy declines to turn this roadside encounter into what he describes as a trial, emphasizing that available tools establish the basis for the stop. The driver, however, frames the encounter as retaliation connected to a previous complaint and court appearance. That accusation changes the tone. What began as a traffic inquiry now carries a personal history, with both sides interpreting the encounter through different assumptions about authority, procedure, and...
being inventory for valuables before it gets towed.
But there are valuables in there.
Okay. What valuables
And I will,
are in there?
right now there's, I have documents in there, I have a tablet in there.
Are you
I
going
have,
to be leaving that stuff in the vehicle?
no, I'm going to retrieve them, but I can't do that now because you're not permitting me. Why are you not permitting me?
He's conducting
When a
a
tow
vehicle
truck gets
inventory?
here, when a
Are
tow
you
truck
gonna
gets
leave
here, the
ignition key with the car for the
no,
company?
no,
Okay.
that's my
Thank you.
property. And I'm going to turn it off because right now the vehicle's still on, the ignition's still on.
Okay.
So when they get here, they're going to conduct whatever they need to. Yeah, I never consented to a search. This is not inventory search. You searched all closed compartments. I don't consent to searches and seizures. I never did give you a consent. You never requested a consent.
What do you need out of the car?
Everything I would want to.
Pads, you see any weapons or anything in there?
Yeah, he's going to get his stuff.
Okay.
Detention and impoundment. The deputy tells the driver he is not free to leave and warns that driving away could lead to a felony eluding charge. A tow truck is immediately requested, while the driver then asks for a supervisor and continues questioning the precise reason for the stop. He maintains that he has an out-of-state license and was not observed committing a moving violation. The exchange demonstrates how quickly a disagreement over legal terminology can become a serious confrontation over control, freedom of movement, and the authority to ultimately...
Grab whatever you need to out of the car.
Tow truck's not here yet. When the tow truck gets here, I will receive whatever I want.
When the tow truck gets here, it's going to load up the car.
Whatever.
Okay.
When they get here, I have every right at whatever point in time to retrieve my personal property. And you're not going to tell me what that timing is. Am I clear?
You're not clear.
I am clear.
When the tow truck gets here, it's going to load the car. Stop.
I'm going to retrieve my property at whatever point in time I choose to.
I wouldn't get it now.
Why now?
Because when the tow truck comes, it's going to take the car.
Well, the tow truck can wait. They're a private party. They can wait.
It doesn't work that way.
It sure does. It sure does. How long until the tow truck gets here?
So stubborn.
I wish you would obey law. I wish you would all honor your oath. I wish you would not retaliate against the law-abiding citizen for exercising your constitutional rights, because this is clearly what this is.
The driver's claims of retaliation. He points toward the same officer and argues that their previous encounter explains why he was stopped again. He insists that he never refused identification, but wanted the deputy to articulate the reason for the stop first. The driver also distinguishes between traveling and driving, presenting that distinction as central to his understanding of the law. Whatever the legal merits of those arguments, the footage shows a pattern. Every request is met with another question, keeping the roadside encounter locked in debate between competing
You can't drive.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly.
I wasn't driving, I was traveling.
License.
Learn the difference. Traveling, not driving, traveling in a private, personal vehicle. Traveling. You understand? That's the difference you don't get as far as the law. Great. You want to serve them so I can get my personal property?
For driving while suspended and also driving uninsured, because as far as I know, there's no evidence of
Allegedly.
proof of insurance.
Allegedly.
So all the information's on there.
Allegedly. So I can... No.
So this is the vehicle inventory report. This explains how to get the vehicle out on the back side of this right here.
I gotta get my property, right? Because that's what you told me I gotta do. You can explain that to me later. I gotta get my property and I gotta lock up the vehicle. Just a second. I'm retrieving my personal property. Now, did you give me my registration back? Did you give me my registration back? Did you give me my registration back?
Just grab your stuff and I'll give it to you later.
You still have it?
I think so.
Grab your stuff out of the
Yeah,
car.
it's sticking out of the back right there. How you doing? So you're not going to have a key for this. He's not leaving the key.
Is that everything you need out of the car?
I don't know yet. Still checking.
Here you go, grab it. Here you go. Your registration. So in order to get your vehicle out, you're going to have to go to the sheriff's office first, bring a licensed driver with you, proof of insurance and proof of ownership along with this piece of paper for this car. You'll get a vehicle release. Once you get that vehicle release and pay the fee, they'll give you paperwork, and then you can go to Andy's Towing and get the vehicle out. Just make sure that's on there. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Here you go.
What's the alleged traffic violation?
I've already told you 15 times. I don't know how.
You never stated it. What's the alleged traffic violation?
Free to go, sir. I have.
What's the
nothing else
reasonable
for you.
suspicion for
You
the
can-
traffic
you
violation?
can travel on feet at this point.
I sure can. What's the traffic violation? Huh? Retaliatory stop, isn't it? What's the traffic violation?
That's
already been explained to you multiple times.
Never been stated, never been articulated what is the actual traffic violation.
If you get a citation, you can look at it and it tells you what the traffic violation was, since you can't take my written.
Well, you didn't state it. You didn't state it.
Rewatch your video.
Of course.
And then have a tally and then count how many times you.
When the deputy orders the driver out of the vehicle because it is being impounded, the driver asks whether he is under arrest, detained, or required to receive paperwork. The deputy explains that the vehicle must be inventoried before towing and asks about valuables. This creates a dispute, now involving searches and personal property. The driver repeatedly states that he never consented to a search, while officers explain the inventory process. The disagreement becomes procedural, with each side describing the same actions through a completely different legal framework and understanding of what the officers may do.
Asking how many times I've answered that.
And
it's been asked.
Whatever you fabricated, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right, get lost. It's over now. Get going. Get going. Get lost. I'll see you in court. It's gonna be fun. You fools understand I make more money from YouTube videos than whatever the cost of impound is. But just remember, it's very expensive when it gets to civil litigation. It's very expensive.
Calm down, sir. He didn't have to be that. You are rude. He didn't have to be that rude, you know.
You cannot be videoing this room.
Uh-oh. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for catching that for me. Yeah, I wasn't coming in the room,
It
sir.
doesn't matter. You cannot video what is happening in this room.
So I wasn't. So the young lady she was asking me a question and I was speaking to her. So
But you're videoing in this room and you cannot.
Come outside the room if you want to talk to her. You don't have to worry about giving up.
yeah, I know he's just misinformed though.
No, I'm
my
not.
camera is on this young lady right here.
But she is in the room where voting is taking place. There is no photography allowed in the voting place.
Sir, I hear what you're saying about no photography inside of there, right? I'm not inside of there.
You are videoing what is happening in that room. That is not allowed.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to her.
Videoing what's going on in there. Get your fucking camera out of here. Don't be an asshole. We're trying to vote.
Sir,
Yeah, man, but you ain't got nothing to do with this,
I
man.
do have something to do with this. You're wasting time. I'm trying
No,
to
you
vote.
wasted. You need to mind your business.
I'm minding my business because you're in my business.
You
Get
need
the
to
hell out of
mind.
here.
You get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna stand
Think
right
you
here.
is, man. You need to mind
Did
your
you say
business.
kick my ass?
I said, who do you think you is?
Excuse me, I'll
That's
call
what I said.
security.
That's what I said.
All right.
Think you is, man. Mind your business.
I am, and I'm waiting here until.
I'm not even talking about you, man.
I'm talking about.
Okay, what you got to say?
Are my business.
Ma'am,
This man is right.
what I'm trying to tell him is, when I walked up, I had my camera directly on you, correct? Wasn't filming anything behind that area.
Not to worry, we've got
It's in the room. Jerk off. Get out of here.
Security? Well, security can come. And then this dude right here behind you, he needs to mind his business. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. Of course not.
His dumb ass.
So you the smart guy, huh? You the smart guy. You the smart one, huh?
African American.
Come on, man. You's a goofy, man.
Are you voting?
He's a goofy.
My turn.
I'm waiting someone to come and take care of this because I
No,
don't want to let
no
you
one's
go.
going to come take care of it. No one's going to come take care of it. I have a right to do it. I'm not going to allow any one of you guys to infringe on that, especially this goofy